Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I would like to talk about the year of 2024 for the insurance company Chubb. So I decided to do a read for this company because today it is on the news. It is you know, one of the Warren Buffett's, uh, favorites. So he invested heavily in this company. So since it is on the news, then why not we talk about it? So I figure that in general, this year, the beginning of this year, it's better. And when the year uh, progress, it will be several difficult months for Chop. And I think it is around July, August onwards. It is gonna be difficult for this company. So first of all, without further ado, before the year of 2024, the Knight of Cups means that um, Chubb has the sense of being on a quest to introduce their services and expand their services to territories and areas where they have the intention to expand towards. So they probably, you know, handed out olive branches to some of the regions, some of the countries, because they wanted to build their business over there. And Knight of Cups also, we saw the movements. So um, there were definitely movements in regards to their businesses. And one of the things that catches my attention at the moment is in the picture of Knight of Cups, we see the river. So I wonder if there were some logistics matters that were really uh, being emphasized or amplified in regards to Chubb's business in recent years. Can it be the um, I forgot the name of that. There is the canal in Egypt. Is it the Suez Suez Canal? I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. But last year, I believe it was last year or maybe the year before, um, something got stuck over there because of the malfunctioning of the ship, the cargo ship. So I don't know if those kind of logistics matters became something that Chubb has to deal with in many ways. So probably it's gonna be it was a problem or matter that they were concerned about. Is about the logistics. Mm. Currently, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords usually means sleepless nights. Someone who is being very worried. So I think within the company itself, Chubb is very concerned, very worried about some situations that are ongoing. I mean, they have nightmares because they feel like things are gonna be out of control, and they don't feel like they are capable in dealing with the situations. Um, Hangman crossing Nine of Swords means that there are delays, um, there are sacrifices that they have to make in order to, to deal I don't know, deal with the matter, but some of the delays and sacrifices that they will impact Chubb this year. Um, I don't think they're gonna make the profit they would like to make this year, because there are things that they have to take care of, and it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Uh, yeah, because hangman means sacrifice, sacrifice and release. Um, it's possible that there are regions or countries that they will no longer operate in. On the other hand, it it looks like there will be some kind of events that they have to actually deal with the events itself, and that costs them money, and um, is not gonna look good somehow. So yeah, they're gonna be disappointed somehow this year. Six of Pentacles on top of this spread means that being generous, being giving to the poor. So I feel like there might be certain companies or customers that they are the insurer, and they have to take care of those customers because something happened to them. So um, well, this can go both ways. The first scenario I can think about is they have to be the generous ones, because of the situation that happens to their clients, um, you know, the area they serve. So they have to uh, chip in the profit. They have to put in the money to help the unprivileged. So in this case, the unprivileged, who are they? They are the clients. They are the people. They are the companies that they um, that are purchasing the service from Chubb. So probably something will happen in a major way uh, that will actually impact the profits of Chubb. So on the other hand, uh, which is less likely? It can be Chubb needs the assistance from the outside, um, because of things happen internally or whatever. So, but I feel like the first scenario will be stronger, because I feel like they are the one who has to give out the money to support the people who are being affected by some, tragic circumstances, um, that are qualified for claims. Um, Temperance at the bottom of the spread means that this year it is about compromise, and they have to deal with a situation where um, two things coming together, but these two things, they are actually in conflict. They are not in harmony, but they have to deal with it, and probably they have to be the middleman, to bring some type of situations, to transcend beyond the problems. So, for instance, there might be a huge event that will incur a lot of claims. So, um, so they are the middleman to transcend the tragic event or the problematic situation, and they have to be the middleman to to blend in to blend in the client side and the business side. uh, they just have to blend in, and being able to negotiate, um, so everyone can come into peace, and hopefully um, move beyond a problem. Nine of Wands in the coming future means that Chubb will feel like is wounded and is very guarded because something happened to them. And they have to be very cautious about their position, their situations, because something happened and it doesn't go the way they would like to. So they will be very guarded in the coming future. Um, Ace of Swords at the bottom of the spread, it means that Chubb wants to take action and bring in the clarity about situations. When Ace of Swords appear, usually it means cutting through the crap and taking action towards some problems and without being emotionally involved, um, because they are very clear. They know that they have to take certain actions so they can, you know, survive or whatever, transcend beyond whatever. They will take precise action to deal with the situation. After taking the situation, Five of Cups means that there will be disappointments because there are things that they have hopes and dreams they have been doing, they would like to achieve. But as you can see, Five of Cups, there are 5 cups, 3 cups, uh, they are toppled down. So, which means there will be several areas that they're not going to be able to continue. They're not going to be able to manage. So, they will let them go and then keep those that are still profitable, and they will try their best to manage the remaining businesses that they are capable to manage. So after that, the strength means that they have to tame a situation. They have to be very delicate, very sensitive about the situation, because if they are not sensitive enough, it will blow up, it will burst. So so the events that happened to Chubb this year, it will make the company feel painful, definitely, and disappointed. But they are very determined to, tame the beast, to be, deviant about their situation, and their position. But at the same time, they're gonna give give up about certain things that they have been working on. Four of Cups at the end of the spread, it can mean a blessing, but at the same time, I wouldn't say it is positive because Four of Cups, the upside is this is a person, a company that has options on the table, um, but they feel like they're not fulfilled. So they will take their sweet time to respond and take their sweet time to think about their options. And probably, I'm not sure whether they're gonna, uh, they will make some significant move this year. Probably because they are being forced to do so because of the circumstances, because of the events that happen. They will take certain actions, but at the same time, there will be other major actions that they will not proceed because within this year, I don't think they have all the clarity to proceed. Probably they will receive some offers. I don't know what kind of offers. Can that be a bailout? Can that be a acquisition? Can that be a proposal of a merger or something? Uh, but anyway, there will be proposals that will be on their table, and they will consider whether it is profitable for them to proceed, or to invest. So they um, even though in general, I would say this year is difficult for Chubb, but I don't see it as a totally disaster because Four of Cups still, this company has, uh, they have the time to make the decisions. It's not gonna be like a rush. even though they're gonna lose something, but then it doesn't seem like they're gonna need to take some drastic action overnight. I don't feel like that's the case. But definitely losses. I can say it is very clear there will be losses. And Four of Cups can also mean they will be unfulfilled by the progress of this year. Um, so yeah, like dissatisfaction in general. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the monthly for Chubb. May to August. In May 2024, Eight of Wands means that swift progress. Something happened quickly, communications, air travels, um, things happen rapidly this month for Chubb, and we already see that Chubb is on the news because of Warren Buffett. Uh, you know, there will be news about this company that will be very prominent this month. Um, and next year, I mean, no, next month of June, Knight of Pentacles means that things will be slow. Um, they will work steadily towards a goal, towards a target. So next month, I don't see a lot of things that are happening with Chubb because the Knight of Pentacles, it doesn't move. Actually, it moves, but in a very steady, very slow way to move. So yeah, and then in July, there will be major announcement by Chubb. Um, it can be a turning point because judgment. It can mean the um, the announcement, the revival, the rebirth. So the first scenario I can think about is in July there was some kind of major announcement. Or can that be an election thing? I don't know, but there can be a situation where there will be a major announcement of Chubb, or maybe announcement that will affect Chubb in general. Um, the second scenario is July. There will be the event where a lot of people needs insurance. Um, I don't want to go that route, but because in the judgment card we see a lot of caskets, you know, people in standing on the caskets, which means which can mean casualties, and they are waiting for the rebirth of some sort. So I hope that is not true. But it's possible that some type of events that will happen in July this year. It will be a big event that will affect Chubb. So in August, probably because of that event, here comes the Five of Cups. So the difficult times actually starts in the month of July, August. August, Five of Cups, disappointment. They have to give something up. They can't deal with it anymore. So yeah, disappointment. Yeah. September, still Five of Cups, still disappointments. So probably July, August, September, they will be dealing with a major blow to their business, and they will be in pain for more than a month, even 2 or 3 months till the end of this year. So, um, July, August, September, October, November, all these months, they are not good for Chubb. So they have to deal with the matters, they have to deal with complications, conflicts. September, they're still drowning in sadness and disappointment. October, hangman. It can be a good thing because the hangman means release and surrendering towards a situation. So when we have to surrender to a situation, we have to be we have to be ready with the insight that is available to us, so we can mentally and physically transcend beyond and to release old sentiments. So whatever things that are not working for Chubb, there will be a release. There will be new perspective coming in October, and probably they have to sacrifice something in a major way. It can also be a delay of some kind, but I think it is related to things that they have to pay the money, or it affects the profit of the company. So yeah. November, Five of Wands, conflicts. So they have to deal with problems involving a lot of different people, different countries, and all of them, all the businesses they have. Seems like everyone, every department, they are in different directions, and they have their reasons and their concerns, and it's just a difficult time to handle. But it is also a time that can be very creative, because if they're not creative enough, it's hard to survive when everybody needs something and wants something, and nobody wants to compromise anything. So yeah, November is difficult because of the struggle and the conflicts. But then the silver lining comes in December this year. Knight of Wands means that they will be strong enough to take the initiative, to try something new, to take a leap of faith, to experiment things that are new to them. So they will have the strength and courage to do it at the end of this year. So when Knight of Wands happens, I feel like their situation will improve somehow. It will come at the end of this year. But before the end of this year, starting from July onwards, it will be a really difficult path for Chubb in general. And, on a collective level, we also have to be concerned about July, August, September, October. But July and October can be kind of critical because, Chubb is a company, is an insurance company. If we see something bad happen to an insurance company, then we can think about the problems that can happen on a collective level, right? So I would say in July and October, these 2 months can be kind of actually in between these months. it can be a relatively difficult time for certain regions in this world. Um, yeah, so I hope this read can shine some light to everybody who's interested in Chubb. And what I can say is the end of this year, the second half of this year, it really doesn't look good for Chubb. So please be aware. And I hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please consider liking, subscribing. It will help a lot. And I appreciate your time and I appreciate your participation. I wish you all the best and I'll see you next time. Take care.